Once every generation, history brings us to an important crossroads. Sometimes in life there is that moment when it's possible to make a change for the better. This is one of those moments. For me, this is not politics. This is a crisis of caring. In this hall is the future. Women, men of all colors saying, "Take America back." We are just real people wanting a more hopeful life. We all need to hope that our dreams can come true. I challenge you to make it happen, because all our lives, not just mine, depend on it. Thank you.
I stand for the cause because advocacy is a privilege.
I stand because no one should have to fight the stigma and discrimination alone.
I stand for equity, acceptance, understanding, and love.
I stand because now more than ever, a world without HIV/AIDS is in our reach.
I stand for HIV and AIDS in order to foster a more educated, compassionate, and stigma-free community.
I stand up for those living with HIV or AIDS because no one should be discriminated against or stigmatized for their HIV status.
I stand because an AIDS-free generation is possible, but it's not going to happen if we all don't join the fight.
I stand to educate people that you can live a long, full life with HIV.
I stand to fight HIV and AIDS because an AIDS-free generation is entirely possible if we work to defeat the stigma, spread awareness, and make sure everyone has access to the treatments available.
I stand because everyone deserves to live without stigma.
I'm taking a stand because the mother-to-child transmission of HIV is highly preventable.
I stand for those unable to receive treatment or medication due to stigma based on their race, sexuality, or gender orientation.
I stand for those who have to face stigma every day for something that is beyond their control.
I stand because HIV and AIDS is not a death sentence.
I stand for HIV and AIDS because we already have the medication needed to prevent the spread of HIV, but the only thing standing in our way is stigma.
I stand for HIV and AIDS because we already have the medication to prevent HIV and the stigma is in our way.
I take a literal stand against HIV and AIDS because Blacks and African Americans account for a higher proportion of those living with and affected by HIV and AIDS compared to other races and ethnicities.
I stand.
I take a stand.
I stand.
I stand.
I stand for.
I stand.
I stand. I stand.
I stand.
I stand.
I stand because together we can make a difference.
Why'd you have to go? Guess I'll never know. Look up and just hold